like they said my ex's name.
Yeah, something,
and then
something.
Sarah's little spidey senses go on. She's like, oh, and starts asking all the right questions.
Dude, I forgot.
And me and Sarah just looking at each other like, is this fucking happening right now?
I put on my Libra Mercury.
She did the damn
and I was
thing.
just like,
She was a good ass spread that night.
I was like, no way. How long have you guys been
How long have you been together?
And where did you meet?
Right.
And then while this is happening, the
friend starts
next
going.
to she starts throwing up. I'm like, oh my, these girls are gonna kick us out of their car.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
It's the Christmas special.
Oh.
If you guys are watching, you're probably like, what the fuck are you doing sitting there? We're just switching it up today.
Yeah.
I want it to feel cozy. Mm-hmm. Truly, if it came down to pure honesty, I wanted to feel cozy today. So I was like, hey, let's film on the couch. And Maya was like, down.
Yeah, I was down because also it would have involved us moving our Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And it looks so cute sitting over there.
It really
you can't see
does.
it, but it's bringing me joy.
It is. But like, we have joy for you. We're wearing our ugly sweaters.
Exactly.
We have our Christmas pillow. Ho, ho, ho.
Right.
So we are here.
We're decking the halls, okay?
We're decking the halls.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know, but it sounded right.
Right?
Because the way you said it, you didn't have too much enthusiasm. And, like, I feel like that was true to, like, how we feel this holiday season.
Yeah.
Like, yes, great. It's the holidays. But also, we tired. I know you guys probably are, too.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's feeling it and has felt the least jolly
this
year.
Of life. Yeah, because I've been talking to my coworkers, too. And, like, a lot of them are choosing not to travel to go see family, or they just kind of want to keep it low key this year.
Yeah.
So I feel like most of us are on the same boat.
Yeah.
And I do feel bad for the people that like have no options and like they have to be around hella people when they don't want to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's annoying.
For sure. I also feel like everyone's getting sick.
Yeah.
Like hella people are sick right now.
They are.
And it ain't COVID. It's something else going around.
It definitely is.
But yeah, they sick.
I don't want to think about what it is because I don't care.
I hope I don't get it. That's all I know.
I know, me too.
I was sick this time last year.
Dodging it. I've been
Right.
dodging it. I went to a huge company holiday party. 4 days after, they sent a mass email.
Yeah.
There were some people that were sick, da-da-da-da-da. And I just remember sitting there like, I swear to God, if I get sick. And I didn't. And I'm very happy. My boyfriend and his family got sick. Like, it's just been a mess.
Yeah.
And I'm here just raw dogging my health. My health.
I feel like every single one of my coworkers has gone down and has been like down bad. And all their children.
Bad. No, it's so true.
Yeah, like
it's
literally
so
everybody.
True. The last thing I want right now is for me to get sick because I truly like, not that work has been slow, but I still want to feel the slowness of just like, you know, chilling at home without thinking about the fact that, oh shit, I'm sick.
Right. Mentally, I could not take it. Like, I'm already feeling a little sad. Like, I don't need the sickness to make myself feel even more sad. You know, I feel like when I'm sick, I am one of the worst sick people because I don't drink the fluids like I should. Yeah. My appetite is low, and I'm just pissed.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. I'll like make Maya like like some vitamin C packs or like just Theraflu, like all these things, and she's like, yeah, I'll have some, and I see it like 2 days later, it's sitting there like with like 2 sips of it.
Right, take 2 sips, exactly.
I'm like, what did you think that was gonna do? You take
like,
2
I
sips.
swear it feels so much better.
Suddenly I'm healed.
You're like, no, you're not. You're still a grump.
No, like I'm like, dude, do the things. That's so funny. Yeah, I feel like it's because of my mom. Growing up, I would always get sick. I had the worst immune system, and knock on wood, as an adult, it's gotten so much better, and I rarely get sick.
Yeah.
But I would always get sick, and my mom, she was one of those moms that was like, and you're going to have this, and we're going to boil a pot of hot water, and you're going to make a little sauna under the towel, and then we're going to clear your sinuses, and I have this herb, you know, boiling for you. We're going to make our own tea with it. Like, she was like on it.
Yeah.
So the least I could do is just get some Theraflu and make sure I finish it, and drink lots of water.
Yeah. No, I feel it. I feel like the vitamin C packs weren't a thing a couple years ago, at least when I was like a teenager, I feel like. So my grandma didn't give that to me. She would just like give me other things, like more home remedies. And I would take that. Like, you know, I would drink her tea and her other like weird little concoctions that she would make because they were kind of good. And she would also rub a lot of Vicks on me. I feel like
my mom too.
I would just cough around her or like sniffle. She'd be like, "You sick?
Here's some
Vicks."
Girl, like even now when I answer the phone and my mom like hears any type of distress in my voice, she's like, "What's wrong? Are you sick? What's wrong? Are you sad? What's wrong? Are you stressed?" Like any sort of like negative
inclination in your tone.
Feeling, she's like, "Oh my, I need to fix you. Come home." Like,
come home.
That's her remedy always. Come home.
It's a good one.
It is.
Going home to mommy.
Oh, yeah.
Or a parent is nice.
It really is. Mm-hmm. My mom is just the best. I love her.
Mm-hmm. So I know this was like coming up a little bit more. I feel like more in the summer. People were talking about 4-day work weeks.
Yeah.
But Iceland actually implemented it. And surprising positive results. People are more efficient. They're actually making more money as companies. And their employees are happier. I know, America could never. But it's just like...
Even that article, I can already imagine the Americans tweeting or like responding to it under it. People are so lazy nowadays. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to get up and work. You know what I mean? Like, this is not even affecting you. But somehow they'll be offended by it. Yeah. By the fact that another country is giving more to its people. Toxic Americans will be under that shit like, wow. Nobody wants to pay taxes. Nobody wants to work. Shut up, Bill from Florida. Right. Like, shut the fuck up.
It's like, what can you even really say, though, when you're making more money? You're admitting you don't want people to be happy. You want us to be suffering and in sorrow.
I mean, even I remember, well, at my last job, they had no meeting Fridays, which was like cool because like it gave you time to like catch up.
Yeah.
But at this one, at my current job, I love it, and they're trying to implement that. It hasn't happened yet, but I mean, Fridays are usually not that crazy in terms of like important meetings. More like maybe like some one-on-ones or something, but like I do feel like they should take it seriously, and they should implement it because the least you could do is do no meeting Fridays.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Let people like catch their breath a little bit. I feel like it's so important to let people process, whether it be personal life or work. It's good to process what you've been doing, how it's been going, how you feel about it. You can't just be go all the time, and our weekends are typically gonna be fun, so we're not thinking of work, but it's good to have a buffer day where you can just kind of blend the two.
Yeah, you have to like take the time to organize yourself. Otherwise, you're just moving through the motions, and how do you really know if you are progressing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, absolutely. If you guys hear my jingles, I don't know whether to be sorry or that I hope you like it because it's fucking Christmas and jingle.
It's a little ASMR with this
exactly.
podcast.
Oh, crying living. Anyway, I'm manifesting a 4-week, work week, a 4-day work week for us, for the people. Because we deserve it, and I do also feel like the age of technology is, it's amazing, but it's also just fucked with our brains in ways that has never been probably studied in the history of time.
Yeah.
So it's probably good to have, like, one more day where we can do our own thing. Because we're just sitting there staring at computers all day.
Right. And technically, even if we did the no meeting Friday thing, like, still, you're technically logged on to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This conversation reminds me of another conversation we were having offline the other day about how other cultures and countries, they'll have like 2-week festivals, you know what I mean? Or like week-long festivals, like multiple day-long things.
It's a cultural thing.
Yes.
I was telling Maya, I was like, why doesn't America do like little like week-long, 2-week-long festivals like a lot of other cultures do? Even in Iran, when you know what it is in Iran, people still find a way to do fun shit like that.
Right.
You know, but here I feel like it does not happen.
No.
Like, why aren't we I mean, what is culture here?
Yeah.
But, like, we need to make it happen.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand how we're the country that works so hard, but we do not reward ourselves.
Yeah.
With, you know, joy.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's community, and they don't want us to have community because when we come together, we'll be like, oh, shit, we got to change something.
Right. Oh, shit, you feel that way too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. The government has us fucked up.
Exactly.
I mean, it all comes back to the fact that they want us to be combative with each other.
Yes.
And the more we work, the more tired we'll be, and the less we'll have time for joy and free thought.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Oh, I just wish we could have a 4-day work week for everybody. Everybody deserves it.
Me too, honestly. I feel like people are overworked and tired, and the pandemic itself made people deal with a lot of things that they were kind of pushing under the surface. Mm-hmm. You know? So I feel like more than ever, we just need to, as a collective, prioritize our health. Yeah.
Seriously.
Mental, physical, spiritual.
Seriously. And I feel like you said, the weekends we usually see it as days to like hang out with our friends or like do other things, like socialize when we can't during the week.
Yeah.
I just want one more day to focus on me. I feel like we would all be so much better.
I think a lot of people I would fucking love that. And thank God I have the fucking discipline. I mean, I'm also like an introvert, but like that's my Sunday for me. Like the second half of my Sunday, I mosey on home and I'm like, it's me time. Yeah. Like, you know, I need to get ready for the week. Otherwise, but to have a whole day dedicated to me, like that would be amazing.
The smile on your face was so genuine.
Because like I don't have to like cut it short with my boyfriend or my friends or family or whatever it may be. Mm-hmm.
I can run errands. I can do whatever it is I need to do to make me right.
The Monday creeps when you are having a Sunday fun day. Mm-hmm. You know? Because like it's like you just like, have fun. Like it just happened to be Sunday. You're with your friends or whatever. You're drinking. You're like, damn, it's one of those Sundays. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Like and like that's annoying. I feel like we should be able to enjoy that.
We should. Okay.
Are you gonna ask Friday or Monday?
Yeah. So what you picking?
Honestly, I'm picking Friday. Yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. Give me my Friday. Thursday's always been my thing anyway. Like, that sounds joyous to me. And I have a lot of Venus energy in my chart. Mm-hmm. And I want my Friday to my fucking self. Yes. Yes. I want to get my nails done for the weekend. Ooh, yes. I want to like maybe get a massage. You know? Mm. Monday's ugly anyway. Keep it a work day. Yeah.
You could keep it. I like that.
What about you?
I would pick Friday as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, good, because I want to hang out with you on Friday. Right. When we have the day off.
Exactly. I think it would be really nice, like actually the most effective. I don't know why I'm getting so into this, but I really want it to be. If people were to pick the day off that they would want, whatever day in the week, you know, because then it wouldn't put too much pressure on the business too. Like everybody's out on a day, you know, but like it could like flex.
Ugh. I was thinking yes, but then I was thinking for setting up meetings, it would be kind of annoying. Yeah. Like a meeting where you need like multiple people. Mm-hmm. You just never know when they're going to be out. I mean? Yeah. You know? Yeah. I hate that my Capricorn rising ruined that for us.
You're right.
But you know? Yeah. Something to consider. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe there's a way around it, but that's what my mind went to.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Not for us to decide ultimately. That's for, you know.
But I'll write the bill for you.
Yes. I would like to be in the room.
The room where it happened. Ever since I saw the bill. You guys remember? The bill. The little video that they played us in history.
Yes.
And government.
God, what was that?
I don't know.
Why am I blanking on what that thing was?
I have no idea.
The school of I want to say it's the School of Rock, but
I do remember the little preamble thing.
Yeah. Do you remember
So how does this start? I need the starter, and then I know.
I just remember.
We the people, in order to form a perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense. Ew, I hate that I'm singing this. Because they don't do any of those things. It's ingrained way back there. They don't do any of the things.
No, it's true.
For the people. Cancel my loans.
Right.
That'll be for the people.
Get on that. Biden, you will become my new favorite
I'll finish
president.
the song once you cancel my student loans.
And whoever that Miguel is in the education.
Right. Like, Miguel, I know you said you got me, but like, I need you to get me a quarter.
Right. Come on, man.
Thank you for being here for Charmed in History.
This episode is for the kids.
Anyway, so 2023 is coming up, the new year. And if you've watched us before, you know that I don't really like New Year's resolutions because I feel like everyone lies to themselves. Like, no, like, you might be able to do it, but my thing is
no,
like,
it's
you should
true.
always,
it's true.
You know, you don't have to wait till the new year to do it.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe it'll stick more if you start when you want to and are ready to, and not when you're forced to, because you tell yourself you have to. But I've been seeing this tradition where people have a word of the year, and I've been loving that. So I thought maybe it would be kind of fun to talk about what our word for the year will be. And if you want, I can go first so you have time to think about it more. But unless you're ready.
No, you go first. Let me think about it for a second. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's such a big deal because it's like, that's the word. But that's like your intention of the year. So I think I'm going to pick the word free. I just ultimately want to feel free to do what I want to do and to not judge myself so harshly when I feel like a certain part of my essence or personality is shining more. Because I've always been so black and white. Maybe it's the Scorpio fixed sign in me. It's like, I'm either this or I'm that or I'm that or I'm this. And the older I've gotten, the more I've realized, like, you know, I'm dynamic and I don't just have to be one thing. And, you know, if my loud, aggressive, funny, whatever side is coming out, like, I don't need to judge myself so hard. Because I came from a background of being the youngest of 6. So I always am very aware of, like, how loud I'm being, am I being too aggressive, or whatever it may be. Also culturally, you know, I've been told as a woman needs to just sit there and look pretty and not speak unless she's spoken to. And I've just realized that I have so much trauma as it relates to my freedom and my ability to just be myself and to do what I want instead of feeling like I need to be perceived a certain way. Like, it's a lot of pressure that I have placed on myself, and I don't think anyone operates well under pressure, even though some of us like to say we do. I feel like that's a little toxic, and we should be able to, you know, be free. And that's when we're, you know, at our happiest. Yeah. And that's really what I want to do. I just want to be free to be me, just have fun. If I want to be responsible, but you could still have fun. Like, you don't have to pick between one or the other. And I was telling Maya this the other day. I feel like when I was in college and the years when I was in college and some of the years after, I definitely let, you know, my wild side reign over it. Maybe not even just the beginning of college, actually. I want to say like sophomore year of high school up until I was like 22. I was just wild. Maybe 23. I was just wilding. And, you know, I didn't get into trouble or anything. I just felt like I was letting my wild side run free. And then after that, I felt like I, you know, wanted to be more responsible. I don't even know if I wanted to. I just started to take life more seriously and my healing journey seriously. You know, I wanted to make a name for myself, like all these things. But then I feel like in the midst of that, I kind of lost touch of my free, wild side. And I want to be able to have both. And that, you know, it's okay that you have both. Like, you don't have to pick between one or the other. And when the other one comes out, you don't have to shame the other, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So I just want to be free.
Yeah. I love that for you. Yay!
Thank you.
She's gonna be free. Yeah. She's gonna let it loose when she wants to.
Yeah, I'm gonna be free, but I'm gonna look expensive.
Yeah. Look good good while doing it.
Yes, so that's mine.
I like
my
that.
intention for the year.
I like that.
What is yours?
Okay, I think mine. It's kind of like a 2-word thing.
That's fine.
I want it to be like loving through discipline, and let me explain a little bit on that.
Yes,
I feel like being immutable, I'm always moving from one thing to the next, and I have a hard time like finishing projects and like sticking to one thing in general. And I feel like in the past, I've been really hard on myself and like, okay, well, this is why you need to do it, you know? And I think I just want to try and love myself through it and be like more understanding because, why am I crying? I was just thinking about it the other day because like when you show up for a friend, you know, when they're going through a hard time, like you don't think about it. You don't do it. You're not like, oh, I have to do this. You know, you do it because you love them.
Yeah.
And I want to like do that for me more. Like I'm doing this because I love me and I want me to be happy.
Yeah.
You know, not because like I feel like I have to or like this is what's going to, you know, make me happy or it's going to make somebody else happy. Like I just want to be understanding of myself through the transitions.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm still not.
Yeah. You feel like you judge yourself through the transition?
Yeah, I'm like hard on myself still. And I'm like, if you don't get up and do this, you know? Yeah. And it's like,
the word
why?
Your inner dialogue is mean.
Yeah, it's still too harsh.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten so much better through the years, but I'm still like reprimanding myself, I feel like. Like it still feels like a teacher, like you need to do this, otherwise you're not going to amount to anything. You know?
Well, that voice, that negative voice usually comes from someone that told us that when we were really young.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe something you can do is also remember that, like, I don't think that's you to your core talking to yourself. I think that's the voice of someone that imprinted that onto you.
Yeah, totally. No, I know. And that's why I want to, like, redirect it this year because I've been doing it wrong. Yeah. You know, I realized, like, I think, and that's why I've been so sad these last few weeks is, like, I realized, like, while I have been better in some ways, like, I'm still being down on myself through it. And it's like,
it's that balance isn't there.
Yeah.
You're doing great in some aspects, and then your other ones, you're, like, noticing that, like, I don't want to drop the ball on this just because I'm good at that. Yeah. But I feel like it's kind of easy for us to do that as humans. Like, when we see that we're happy with one aspect or two aspects of our lives, it's kind of easy to just ignore the bad ones because you're like, well, at least I'm doing good here. And, like, I don't really have to, like, you know, think about that since it's making me sad. But then at a certain point, it does catch up with you. And you're like, fuck, I didn't realize that this was actually bothering me.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. And it's just, like, I want to, like, again, care more about me and, like, rather than other people's opinions to express myself sometimes, too. You know what I mean? Through that. And to me, it shouldn't just be because, like, oh, I need to stand up. Like, I want it to be because, like, Maya, I love you and you deserve to be heard. You know? And so it's still not always like that. Sometimes it is. But I would just want it to be more of that.
I know. Well, as your best friend, I feel like I'm always telling you, do right by yourself.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Yeah.
You know? Because I see the pain of you, you know, navigating, well, should I say it? Should I not? I don't want to hurt their feelings. And to me, I'm just like, well, you're sitting there, you're hurting your own feelings because you haven't been saying anything.
Yeah.
And that's not fair to you. But it's so easy for a friend or someone outside of you to see that.
Yeah.
Because we get to see you struggling.
Yeah, for sure.
So we know, like, obviously the right option would be for you to tell them how the fuck you feel. But, like, when you think about yourself, you know, as you're experiencing it yourself, you're kind of going through this battle in your head of, like, should I say something? I don't know. But I'm really sad. I'm really upset.
I know. I feel like
and it's like you're dealing with both of those things.
Yeah.
Being sad and upset and then deciding whether you should say it to them. And it's like, that's a lot.
I know. And I feel like I also get in my head a lot. and you know this about me, that, like, people say that I'm mean or, like, I don't deliver things, like, properly. And I know that about myself, too, but I feel like that, because I've been told that so much recently, it's almost, like, redirected me to just not
you're
open
you're
up,
almost
you
scared.
know?
Well, again, it comes back to, you can still say it, just be careful how you say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You can say anything you want. If that's what you feel, you should be able to say it. But the tone and the verbiage matters.
Yeah.
But also when you wait longer, I feel like it's kind of hard to control the tone and the verbiage because you've been frustrated and it all just kind of starts pouring out.
Yeah.
Without you, thinking about it too much.
I think it's the passive aggressiveness, like I don't want to, again, I feel like that it will, if I care enough, know, and I speak sooner, that passive aggressive stuff shouldn't be happening.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because I feel like passive aggression comes out when it's like, well, you should know what I'm about to tell you.
Right.
You should have been known.
And that's exactly how I always come at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not always, but like 80% of the time.
Right.
Right.
And I mean, I get it. When you wait long enough, you're kind of annoyed that nobody read the room. And of course, you're fucking upset.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. But like them hearing the thing that's wrong and also the patronizing tone of you together, nobody, not you, but people.
Yeah, no. Nobody takes that in.
You can't help but feel like, well, I'm not listening to you.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I would listen to you, but you kind of said it to me like I'm stupid.
I do know, Sarah.
Oh, gosh.
Guys.
Jeez.
Comment down below with your word of the year.
Yeah.
I want to know what your word is.
Honestly.
Let us
Wait, now we should say it out loud as like in present tense as an intention. In 2023, I am free.
In 2023, I'm loving through discipline.
Yes. It's happening. Now say yours. Yeah.
Yeah! Okay, so I saw this weird new product.
Oh, Lord.
From Dyson.
Oh, I love Dyson.
Me too. Okay. Oh. It's funny.
Yeah.
And you were looking for some new headphones.
They have new headphones?
Okay, so it's this weird thing.
Is it Bluetooth, though?
It is Bluetooth. Okay, so it's Bluetooth headphones, and it has a air purifier on the mouth. It looks like an Iron Man.
I mean, listen, that sounds... You lost me at the mouth thing. I was like, what the fuck is that? I thought it was going to be some sort of, like, mask. But it's even better than a mask. Yeah. It's individual...
An air purifier. Yeah.
No, pass.
No.
But I would love to see how good the sound quality is.
Yeah.
Because, like, it better be good. It's Dyson.
Right. I would imagine.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Dyson, I don't know why. I just got this feeling like Raven gets a vision. I feel like Dyson's going to just keep coming out with these crazy inventions. Like, I feel like they're going to be the fucking brand to watch out for. In 30 years from now, they're going to have the first fucking automated, like, robot that cleans your house like an actual robot.
Oh, I bet.
And it's going to take over the world.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I just feel like they're too strong. Their products are they're too ahead of their time. Something's happening here.
It's true. That technology is.
I know. I would
next level.
I would pay to be a fly on the wall of the Dyson factory, and they're like on the floor that's like you don't have access to, like where they're creating like some government shit. Like, I bet you they're doing it. I know they are actually.
I believe it. I believe it. I thought it was a very funny product, and when there were a lot more fires, luckily there haven't been.
Yeah.
The last like year or two. But when they were hecka bad and they were giving everyone like masks and stuff, but that shit wasn't working.
No, the masks were not working.
I was like, dang, that Dyson thing might be nice.
Yeah, literally.
Do you remember when we were like,
yeah.
I feel like I was.
Do I remember?
Yeah, she has asthma. What am I saying? Over here with like 2 strong lungs. Like, do you remember how hard it was?
Girl, it was.
They sent you home.
Literally. They sent me home earlier than everyone else. They're like, you gotta ask my girl, go home. Yeah. And I was like, gone, girl. But anyway, also, it was fucking red outside in California. You guys saw the pictures. That shit was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was insane.
Gosh.
And yeah, that's just crazy. But my sisters actually have the Dyson one, the air purifier. And I was like, oh, this is fancy. The air wasn't that bad that day, but I know it was working.
It was doing the damn thing. Yeah, no, anyone who has the Dyson product, I'm like, you a rich bitch.
I know, you rich.
You a rich bitch.
Oh, you rich.
Oh, you rich.
Oh, you rich. I actually saw this one other. I saw this one other Dyson product. I just think it's so funny because it's Dyson, and I think because of the fact that they have diversified their product line, this is why I'm always interested when they come out with something else, because you don't know what it's gonna be.
No, it's
true.
You
have no idea. Is it a beauty product? Is it home? Is it headphones? You don't know. So they have this pet groomer, like, and it's like, it's not too expensive, but it's, it's Dyson. Yeah. And basically you put it on your pet and it like sucks out all the hair that's gonna shed anyway. And apparently the doggies love the feeling, and like apparently it's really good. So I've been thinking about, getting one for my dog. My boyfriend's dog. I'm the mom. Yeah. Because she sheds, but not too much. But it would be interesting just to see how it works.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, so check it out if you have any pets.
Yeah.
It's a good little Christmas present idea, too.
Some hairy pets.
Exactly.
I mean, all of them are hairy.
They really are.
What I mean.
I know.
Shedding.
Baby's like that, but we love them.
It's a little fur balls.
You a little hairy one, aren't you?
I don't know why the Grinch just popped into my head when I was speaking of little furry people.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, he is furry.
He is furry.
He's green and fur. Okay, so I saw this funny meme on Instagram that said, even when I don't fuck around, I find out. And I just thought we could talk about it because I feel like that is so funny. Because have you sometimes felt like, how did this happen? How did I find out about this? But you were just put in the right place at the right time to hear the exact thing that you needed to hear, or to see the exact thing that you needed to see.
Yeah.
And if you weren't, someone close to you was.
Right.
And they're telling you about it. Like, how is, like...
That's just divine timing, baby.
It really
It was your time to find out.
Truly.
You know?
Truly.
Reminds me of that time when we were in college, and my person that I was dating at the time.
My person.
The person.
Your ex.
Yes. Yes. That terrible, terrible ex.
That demon. We actually held a funeral for him.
We did.
He didn't die, but
it was a great day. Yes.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yes, but it reminds me because, I had heard, like, rumors about him, whatever. But I was like, no! I was like,
not
one of those. Not mine! I was definitely still thinking, like, a pick-me, like,
you weren't even a pick-me. You were in love.
I was. Anyways. We go to this party.
Not your fault.
Random party. Has nothing to do, like, people in our class has nothing to do with the guy that I'm dating.
At all. At all.
This is before Uber and Lyft.
There was this thing called Sidecar. There was an app called Sidecar in San Francisco. It was the original.
Yes. We never forgot about you.
We never forgot about you, baby.
Anyways, we go to this party. We are struggling to get home from the party.
Can we just pause for 1 second while I say something before I forget? Yeah. Why does Sidecar sound like a service for your side piece?
It low-key was, though, because you could pay whatever you wanted.
No, literally.
To get the ride.
That shit was crazy.
It was. Dang.
Sidecar.
Sidecar for the sneaky links.
Sneaky link for it.
Dang, that's hecka scandalous. That's
anyway.
hecka scandalous.
Sorry, I had to.
No, all good. Where's I saying? Oh, yeah, okay, so.
We didn't know anyone.
Yeah, we didn't know
no way
anyone.
that he knew them.
Yeah, no way that he knew them. It's the end of the party, and we're trying to find a way home. Y'all, this was a very eventful night. I'm just gonna skip to the good part.
This is one piece of very. There's layers to this story.
If you want to hear all the layers, you need to comment down below. I'm just gonna skip to the part where I swear we were not fucking around. This is where I felt like we weren't fucking around.
Yeah.
But did I find out that night?
She found out.
I found the fuck out.
The funniest part is, picture this: we sitting in the back seat of this girl's car.
Random
her and her
girls.
little friend. They decided to give us a ride. I probably talked them into it somehow. Because one of our friends was throwing up. I'm like, she hasn't thrown up yet. She was just really fucked up.
Yeah, super
So
drunk.
I didn't know she was gonna throw up, but we get in the back seat. So it's that friend, me, Maya on my other side. And, you can talk about what they were talking about, and then I'll...
Yeah, okay, so...
I'm not trying to take care of a drunk friend.
Right. I don't even know exactly how it came up, but
too.
I feel like they said my ex's name.
Yeah,
and then Sarah's little spidey senses go on. She's like, oh. And starts asking all the right questions.
Dude, I forgot.
And me and Sarah just looking at each other like, is this fucking happening right now?
I put on my Libra Mercury.
She did the damn thing.
Like,
she was a good ass friend that night.
I was like, no way. How long
have you been together?
And where did you meet?
Right.
And then while this is happening, the friend
starts going.
She starts throwing up. I'm like, oh my, these girls are gonna kick us out of the car.
Right.
We have no way to get home. So then I I don't know why I did this, but I just felt bad. So this is true love.
Yeah.
I put my hand where she was throwing up.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't get in her car. She was throwing up on my hand.
Yeah.
And then while we're doing that, I'm like, let's start laughing.
Yeah, because otherwise you would hear her literally. And
So
she literally said if she's
Maya-
going to throw up, she would kick us out.
Exactly.
So me and Sarah just start busting up laughing. Y'all know
Literally.
how loud we are,
Yeah,
okay?
we
Were kikiing.
And this was after we heard the story in the front. So now I didn't feel bad. I just kind of just wanted to. Because, you guys, I'm going to be honest with you. These girls were bitches. They were mean bitches. Girls that I would not get along with because they're just catty.
Yeah.
So that was wild. And yeah, what are the chances of us being in their car on the way home from a random party and we learned that he's, been messing with her.
We got out of that car so quick and left the vomit in there. Oh, it was just so good.
It was great.
Iconic.
It was great. So yeah, even when you don't fuck around, you find out.
It's true. It's true. And it's just divine timing.
Yeah.
The good Lord wants you to know. That should have been. Why didn't I?
I mean, it's okay.
I wasn't done learning.
No, those relationships, whether it's in college or right out of college, those are usually the ones where you are tested. Your dumb bitchery is tested.
Oh, yeah.
And, you just think you're in love, We think we're in love and it's our first time making decisions. I say that in quotation marks. As an adult quotation mark. So you just feel the freedom to do what you want to do, even if it's some dumb shit.
Some dumb shit.
We've all been there.
Dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb.
And it's, again, not your fault.
No.
Or anyone else's fault when a man or woman or whatever is cheating on them and being nasty.
Mm-hmm.
That's their lack of self-love.
Correct. They just nasty.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, a little while ago now, I saw that Lil Yachty has a pizza line.
A pizza line?
Yeah, so he's making pizza now. And I wanted to start a longer conversation about this, of how you felt about celebrities who, branch out to make, franchises for themselves.
Yeah.
And, in theory, make themselves more money.
I mean, I'm here for it. I am. As long as it goes with your brand and I don't feel like you're just using it as a... like, because no matter what, they want to make money. Yeah. Every person wants to make money. So I'm not saying as long as you don't make money. What I'm saying is as long as I can tell you have a passion for it and you're the one that's actually enjoying it. Because I feel like a lot of celebs, they just put their names on something.
Yeah.
And then I feel like it's kind of fucked up because they know a lot of people that are their fans will spend their money on it.
For sure.
But it's not a good product or something they're passionate about.
Yeah.
Or something that they actually use.
Yeah.
And like that's where I feel like if there's a discrepancy there, I feel like it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But you can usually tell when someone's passionate about a brand that they're starting and how much they know about it and how their friends use it and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that I'm down with. And I'm most definitely down with people making their money. I honestly believe in the abundance mentality and I feel like there's more than enough to go around. And if you are starting these companies, that's more jobs for people. So like I'm here for it.
I like it.
What about you?
No, I generally feel the same way. I feel like it needs to be true to them because like you said, a lot of people will just put their name on stuff and don't take any real like credibility or credit for like what may happen with the product afterwards or like the quality of it.
Right.
And I don't appreciate that because people, when you're a celebrity, you obviously do use your viewers to, you know, get the next thing that you want too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I'm all for people branching out into different, you know, income streams. I'm all about that. Get your bag. But I want to make sure, like you actually have like a heart stake in it.
Yeah.
And you're not just doing it frivolously to just keep making money, you know? And I feel like this actually used to happen a little bit more like back in the day.
Agreed.
Like hella people in their perfumes. Like how many celebrities have had perfumes? I feel
so
like
many.
that's not really
and people
like
were into
they
it.
were into it. I feel like that's not as much of a thing anymore.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm good with it because to me it felt fraudulent.
Yeah.
So as long as it's being true to you and like what you consider your brand, I guess I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But and I guess too, just because you have a fan base doesn't necessarily mean that this next product is gonna pop off.
It's true, honestly. And the thing is, I feel like you just have to be honest with yourself about like what you're selling. If you are selling it at a higher price point because you know that no matter what, your fans and people will buy it because of your name, but the quality is low, I feel like there's some bad karma there. Like, that's fucked up. You are making this, you're making this product be seen as luxurious, a luxury product because of your name and your aesthetic, but then the actual product itself is compared to, something that is not as luxurious.
Yeah.
But because of your name, you're fucking with people.
Yeah.
I feel like that is fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because celebrities have the power to do that. Because of their name. Their image is their everything.
Yeah.
And a brand that is just starting out and it's not celebrity owned, it's, killing itself to make a brand for itself, to have a brand image that makes people want to consume it and buy it. And they're starting from nothing.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is where a sense of responsibility should come, from celebrities, is the fact that, hey, you already are ahead of the game. People that aren't celebrities that are creating something in this market that are your competitors, they have to work harder. And, that's not your fault that you're a celeb, but, like, at least make good quality products because I know you have the money.
Right.
So don't be stingy.
Right. As you were speaking, it made me think of kind of another, I think, issue or, like, hot topic around this, which is, like, maybe celebrities who do, like, alcohol. And I feel like especially in the Black community or, like, in indigenous communities, brown communities, it's perpetuating unhealthy living styles. You know what I mean? Like people who sip syrup, you know what I mean? Or like just drinking all the time. Like that's not a good, healthy lifestyle to really be promoting all the time.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know. Sometimes I feel a little bit different about that specifically.
Yeah.
Because,
about alcohol?
Yeah, about alcohol or just them promoting like other types of like drugs kind of too. They don't explicitly say like, hey, come sip this lean or whatever, but
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
and
true.
I feel like they should, again, kind of going back to the responsibility thing, like you should think about it a little bit more. I don't know. Everybody's going to do what they want to do. Everybody's going to get drunk and stuff, but yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it's such a tricky subject to talk about celebrities and like what they can and can't share because again, they have fan bases and their fan bases look up to them. But I also hate saying the term look up because it's no one's obligation to be your role model. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do feel like as someone who is in high status and on television, yeah, like don't be a fucked up individual. Like we see the damage they can cause when politicians or celebrities have certain viewpoints. Now all of a sudden their fans feel comfortable to share those same disgusting, positions. It's such a weird place. I want people to have the freedom to be who they are outside of their fan base and what people think they should be.
100%.
But also I do feel like you have a social responsibility to generally be a good person if you're going to be in the media.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And y'all gotta find that balance.
Exactly. I mean, you just have to be smart enough yourself to do the research. Mm-hmm. But I mean, some people, I don't know, they gravitate towards negative energy. So, I think negative people will always be in the media. 100%. It's just a fact of life. Mm-hmm. Can't have good without the bad.
For sure. And I feel like people will always, follow their favorite celebrities, influencers, whoever, to buy products.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the fact of life.
It is. I actually do think that influencers, because of the brands that a lot of them have been creating too, celebrities now see it as like a way to, oh shit, well maybe I should start making quality products now. Yeah. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of influencers that make shitty cheap products, but the ones that you could tell love their craft, more something about like, let's say makeup. A lot of the OG makeup YouTubers now have all these brands. Mm-hmm. And not just makeup brands, fashion brands, skincare brands, sunglasses. Mm-hmm. And you can tell they love it. And, their fans, their subscribers love their brands. And they support their brands. And I feel like celebrities are now like, oh, shit, like, people aren't just going to buy my product because it has my name on it.
Literally.
Like, people actually care about the quality. Yeah, we do.
Can't just stamp my name on it.
I feel like, you can't. And Uranus and Taurus has changed that. It's shifted people to like quality things. Mm-hmm. And we're radically changing towards that.
Mm-hmm. I'm here for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We have a Capricorn new moon coming up tonight. Or it's gonna be like early morning. Mm-hmm. And I want to say happy new moon to the people. Happy new moon. Like we've talked about the past few weeks, it's been an intense few months with eclipse season and Mars retrograde, just a lot going on. And I just hope that we can all manifest something beautiful during this Capricorn new moon. Mm-hmm. I want to send people good energy. Yeah. I feel like it's so easy to talk about like full moons and intense energy and this and that. I want to be able to talk more about the positive things that are going on in the planets. And like, is there something specific that you would want for this Capricorn new moon?
Yeah, let me think about that. First, let me say, I feel like new moons remind me of spring. Yeah. Something new is a bud. Something fresh is a coming. Yeah. Plant those seeds to fruition.
Exactly. Do you want me to go while you think, or do you have one?
You can go first. Yeah, you go first. Let me think of one.
Okay. Or do you want me to let you think and then?
Oh, you go.
Okay. Yeah. I want to be more mindful with my schedule. Like, I want to have obviously a little bit more time to myself, but I feel like that needs to happen when I am honest with myself about what's going to get done. Because I feel like the lines have been a little bit more blurred for me the second half of this year, which is crazy because I'm actually a very disciplined, I like my planner. I haven't used a personal planner the past 4 months, which is crazy. But I mean, I've been doing great professionally, and it's been sometimes hard to stay consistent with our regular videos because we've been so tired from the transition, from our old jobs to our new jobs and stuff. So I'm ultimately happy with myself, but I still want to have that back. Because it's crazy enough. I feel like when I have a disciplined planner, like a disciplined planner habit, I have more freedom in my schedule because I'm making time for it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And I feel like just because I haven't been using it, I haven't been more intentional with like my joyful times.
For sure. I feel like too, when you don't like, to me at least, sometimes when you don't schedule it, you feel more like confused about what you need to be doing and like what actually is going on. When you like write it down, you're like, okay, well I got to do this and then I'll be done, and then I have my actual free time, you know?
Absolutely.
Rather than thinking like, well, what do I need to be doing next? What's happening next? You know?
Absolutely. So I'm manifesting a better schedule for me, honestly. A little bit more freedom in my schedule. Again, it comes back to free. Yeah. It all is coming back to free for me. That's the word.
Yes.
It's starting.
I like it. I like it. I want to get fresh air every day for at least 20 minutes. And I'm going to be flexible but disciplined in the sense that, you know, depending on my moods, I'm going to have 3 different ways that I can go be outside for 20 minutes. Yeah. Whether that be just sitting on our balcony for 20 minutes, go taking a walk for 20 minutes when I feel more optimistic, or, you know what I mean, maybe longer than 20 minutes, right? There's multiple ways, but I feel like I want to be structured, but not too structured in the sense where it's like, I'm going to fail, you know? Because I feel like in the beginning of January, Capricorn energy, like you do want to set goals. Yeah. But don't set yourself up to fail. Like Capricorn's really good at that. They're very good at like assessing the situation and breaking it down, you know? And they know not to always over push themselves, right? Especially if it's scheduled and planned out. So if I listen to myself, today isn't my best feeling day. I'm going to go sit on the balcony for 20 minutes, you know?
No, I feel like that's so good. And that's so important, honestly, because we look at certain signs and we look at, you know, the new moons for that sign, and we think that we have to be the best version of that sign for that new moon. And it's like, no, like, how can you make it your own? How can you make that energy something that works with you and your chart and your soul or whatever it is you're going through at that time? You know, think about someone that literally, I don't know, got injured or something. They can't, like, be moving fast and, like, be disciplined. In Capricorn season, there's a certain way. It's not always black and white, honestly. Just, I guess if you're wondering what you should do, just do a little search. See what keywords pop up for Capricorn. And see how you can integrate any of those words into your life in a way that makes you feel better. Because that's what new moons are. We're feeling fresh. We're ready to take on something new. Yeah. You know, because we've let go of something in the full moon.
Starting anew.
Exactly. You don't want to bring something that doesn't feel good.
No.
It's exciting time, honestly.
Yes.
You have your pick of the litter. What do you want to do? What do you want to manifest? What's your intention?
So I saw recently, and I don't know why this hasn't been made mainstream yet, but there's this weed company called Zula that's making joints specific for period pain.
First of all, yes, I love it because it reminds me of Zoloft. And that is fucking, are you kidding me?
Right?
Well, I want to know, what strain is it? Come on, share it with me.
Let me know.
Tell me.
I feel like they put a couple different like things in there, to like help. So there's obviously
you putting some CBD in there too?
Yes, there's CBD. There's like
a little Molly.
Yeah. I think like a little lavender, or lavender is something else too. But like it's supposed to be.
Oh, that's beautiful. When is it coming out?
I think it's already.
Oh, I'm trying to get that,
right?
Honey.
We'll let you know.
We'll do it right here on our Patreon. Wait, I love this.
Right?
And I just love it. And I can't wait to make my man smoke my period joint.
You smoke it.
Hit this shit right now.
Yes. That's pussy power right there.
Are your titties feeling fancy? Here's a little joint. The commercials would be so cute.
Right. Oh, but actually, now that you you say this, I feel like we should have our boyfriends buy it for us.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna send it to him tonight.
Yeah, I'm like, get me this.
I'm gonna be like, this is when it said my period's coming. Have that shit ready with my hot Cheetos. And my It's.
Yes.
That's actually adorable.
Right?
Adorable.
I'm here for it. And God. I like that it's getting products are being specified for women in the industry.
I love it.
You know?
It's what we deserve.
It is. I mean, I can't believe it took this long.
I know.
Really.
All I'm saying is women are on the up. And I just hope if you're a man, you've been nice to us.
Uh-huh.
Because we are actually great when you're nice to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you're not nice that it gets a little scary for you.
We can be a little vengeful. Dangerous sometimes.
Especially only if you're bad. Period, and I don't have my Zola. What is it? Zola.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this podcast. We love you. We hope you have a Merry Christmas.
A Merry, Merry Christmas.
And a Happy Hanukkah.